All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your ornament project. So this is what it looks like when it's finished. We've got 20 sides here, and let's walk you through the process. So what you're going to get back is this file. So this is, you've already gone through, you put all your images in there. Make sure that you watch the video on how to complete your ornament. Now, one of the big things is to insert the hook before you start to glue it all together, before you use the adhesive. So you're going to take your scissors, you're going to cut all this out. So there's going to be two pieces here, and this is what it's going to look like when you're done. So you're going to cut each part out, and you'll see that you're going to cut in here. So you'll cut in on this part where the arrow is, up in there, here, all those areas. Now, and again, this is where you're going to insert the hook. So this part here, you actually are going to cut out. So let me see, I've got another one here. And you want to fold each one of these lines, and you want to leave these glue flaps on here, but you're also going to fold each one. And so when you're done folding it, it's going to look like this. So this is kind of the level of, you're going through each line and you're folding it really well. So you're going to fold it like there, each part, and you'll see that's actually, this one needs to get cut. So I'll show you that. Well, let's do that right now. So we finish this off, and we're just going to cut in here. It helps if you have it all folded first. We're going to go in here and then cut it on this part. And that's where your hook is going to go in. So here's your hook. Let's go over that for a second. So we have this 12 gauge, I believe it's 12 gauge wire, and you're just going to take your metal snips, cut that. Then I like to take the needle nose pliers right about in the middle there, and I just take this, and I'm going to wrap it around the needle nose pliers to make my hook. So spin it around that way. I'm going to take this side and spin it around like this. Okay, and then I just bend them back so that they make, and then it looks like that. Maybe that's not my prettiest one. I might straighten it out some, but you kind of get the idea there. So these are the hooks. So we're just going to make a bunch of those, and they're going to fit in right in here. So we'll do our adhesive there. I'm going to hold the hook in here. So you need to put it, kind of need to wedge it in there. And it needs to go in there before you glue it, otherwise it won't fit in there. So I might need to adjust that hook a little bit. Let me try this other one here. This other one seems to be fitting a little nicer. Okay, so now, again, we're folding each part, and you'll see that like it takes shape. It's got the score on all sides so that it has good shape. This one here, so I've already gone through and folded. I put the hook in there, and you can see this is the double-sided tape. So this is like a roll of adhesive tape, and you just take this off. The red is just the cover, so this is adhesive on this side, and you just cut it, and then you put it down, and then you peel off the red, and then it's adhesive on both sides. So we have that one, and then this side, you'll see that I already went and did the adhesive on here. So it goes like that. So I'll show you, here's the tape on there, and then you got to peel it off, which can be a little challenging. It doesn't always like to peel off. This is just some double-sided adhesive that I got at Michael's. It's like photo-friendly stuff. Works well on the photographs. So actually, before I do that, let me show you this one. I've already gone through, and I've done these small parts of adhesive, and I've set each of these corners. So you'll see these corners are rigid, and that's what you want to do. That's the next step after you've like cut and you're putting it all together. Is you want, before you put the two parts together, you do want these to be real rigid. So I'll show you. Okay, so there it is. So you'll see that this has got a lot of shape, and it's ready to receive the other one. Okay, so there's that adhesive that I pulled off. Let me pull this one off as well. It can be a little challenging to get these off. They do like to kind of stay. Okay. And then I'm going to go around and put it on all the other parts, but I'll just show you with this one here. So this first one, you really want to take your time and line up well. Okay, that looks pretty well lined up. How am I doing over here? Okay, so that one's lined up pretty good, and then I'll just kind of show you how it all lines, the rest of them line up. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the adhesive on these other ones. Okay, so we'll come over here. This is the adhesive. I'm just going to take a strip and cut it. And then I'm going to place it here. Okay, and then I'm going to get another one and place it over there. Okay, so I've done the adhesive on all those inner parts. Now I'm going to peel off the red, and I'm going to get ready to put it all together. So I'm going to go through and peel off the red part, which does take a little bit of time. Okay, now just lining up. Now the better you do at folding each of these edges, the better your whole thing is going to shape up. If you are afraid to fold it and you don't really make a good fold, the corners aren't really sharp. So don't be afraid to really fold, and also, you know, I'm going to cut some. When you're doing your cutting, you want them to be good corners. If you have like any white hanging over on these parts, you're going to want to trim them up. Okay. And when you still have an opening, you may want to go through and push these so that the adhesive really sticks. Okay, so there it is. I've just put the two together, and I'm going through and just helping the adhesive to really get us a nice connection there. But there it is. There's the ornament, complete with the hook in it, and that's your process. So again, make sure that you are going back, that you watch the video, scan this QR. It's going to take you to the page where you can, you know, see how I do this and all the things that are required. I've been using this adhesive, double-sided tape, and the hooks, so all that stuff. So I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. All right, let me know if you have any questions.